So Samsung announced they will announce their next flagship series of devices, the S26, on February 25th. And here is all the rumors and speculations that you need to know about. For the design will carry the same philosophy as the S25 series of devices, with the rounded corners and flat screen. However, the camera module on the S26 devices is gonna have what they call the camera island, which is a solution similar to what they did with the S25 Edge as well as the Fold 7. One thing worth mentioning though, the S26 Ultra is gonna offer a slimmer and lighter design while keeping the same battery capacity, the 5000 mAh. For the camera, rumors are going around that it's a minor upgrade, which includes a wider aperture for the S26 Ultra, which will allow more light to go through the lens into the sensor, which will result in better nighttime photography. We will also have a small upgrade to the selfie camera. So pretty much the phones will rely heavily on computational photography due to the powerful processors that they have in order to make the pictures look better. When it comes to the processor, Samsung will be using a custom-built Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, the latest and greatest. That will be paired with 12 GB of RAM and possibly 16 GB of RAM on the 1TB model. However, global markets might be getting the Exynos 2600 for the S26 and S26 Plus. When it comes to the display, Samsung is throwing their anti-reflective technology into all of their S26 series of devices. Another feature that Samsung is going to add to their display is what they call the privacy display technology. And this technology is pretty cool. Depending on the angle you're viewing the screen, and of course depending on the settings, you can black out certain areas of your display in order to prevent bystanders from peeking into your display when you don't want them to. And this isn't like those screen protectors that you buy from Amazon. With this technology, depending on the settings you choose, it can black out certain areas of the screen but not the entire screen. And of course, all S26 models are going to have upgraded charging speeds that include wireless or wired charging. Staying on the topic of charging, the S26 Ultra will support Qi 2.2 wireless charging. However, it won't have magnets built into the device itself. And because of that, in order to enable the Qi 2.2 charging on your S26 Ultra, you will need a compatible case with magnets.
Magnets, how do they work?
And I know many are pissed off about this omission. However, I will explain to you in my next video why you should not care. And again, these are all rumors, and we will get to know whether these rumors are true or not on February 25th.